Okay, greetings all. I just fucked up the last video, I guess. I hope it's actually recording of my vocals this time. So, yeah. I'm sorry for the whole it not working. Okay, so I have to get back to the page. Alright. My manga that I have been working, you're probably going to say, but it hasn't actually been, printed it out yet. Well, yeah, that's true. And I haven't actually been doing new issues of Manga 101. Yeah, yes, Manga 101. If you haven't figured this out, this is what it is. All right. I don't really have is a character ideas, design wise, fully realized. Here's some that I have decided on, but not really. It's like kind of like here's the basic, and that's it. So here they are. So it's basically this is the main character, and that's her uncle right there. So that's basically it of the character designs. I'm thinking about calling it is whatever. It was Tankobon. Tankoubon. One word. Or maybe Kamikutsu. Eh, I'm not really too sure. But that's kind of like what I worked on. Alright. The whole entire story, it's a slice of life type thing. And yes, it's about a girl that is struggling between two realities. In other words, she wants to be a mangaka. She's into otaku culture, sort of, but she hides it. And then her other life that's portraying of her family sees her that she wants to have them see her as, and also her school life is So she kind of works between so-called normal life and the otaku life. So here is the story so far. Brief summary. A young girl who loves creating manga and is really talented. She hides this from everyone, even the fact that she is an otaku. She is ashamed of her passions in life, and thus wants to embrace this side of her life. Her family wants her to get an education, get married, have kids, and to be a housewife and mother. Her crazy uncle just wants her to be happy. Her grandfather wants her to find her own way in life. Okay, her crazy uncle is how he's related to her is the main character. Uh, her mother's brother is the crazy uncle, as it were. The, the grandfather, I haven't decided if he's on her mom's side or her dad's side, but that's where the uncle comes from. Because the uncle, he was best friends with the main character's father. Yeah, I haven't actually come up with the names for any of these characters. I'm still working on it. It's like, I'm still working on the stories, so I go in and out between from what's going to happen right now to later. It's like from the beginning to the end, but I jump around. That's just how I work. All right. The grandfather, he knows that she's very talented, and also knows that what this girl's mother and pretty much all of the women in her family wants her to be, and he knows that isn't her path in life. So that's kind of it. And it goes on. Her uncle is an otaku, an embarrassment to the family, but he doesn't care what others think of him. While she goes to school on the side, she is a mangaka. That's actually how I should say. While she goes to school on the side, She is a manga girl. Alright. Now, about this part. Yes, her uncle just wants her to be happy, but he also knows that she's talented, so, yeah. Volume 0. I'm gonna go from volume to volume. It will start actually at volume 0. Volume 0. Introduction to the main character and her family. It starts out with a situation. So it's like kind of a prelude to what things are going to happen. So yeah, that's basically it. Volume 1. The story goes on from Volume 0. Her uncle takes her to Comic-Con's summer. Like towards the end of Volume 1, he takes her to Comic-Con, summer Comic-Con. He knows a lot of people in the industries and he wants her to shine forward. Volume 1.1. Now, okay, Volume 1.1 actually takes place between Volume 1 and Volume 2. I did this on purpose, so it'll be a short story and just what happens at Comic Cats in summer, more or less. This is a short Volume 1.1. This is a short story of her and Comic Cat summer, and she finds out the other half of her life. Yeah, about being an otaku, mangaka, and stuff like this. Volume 2 starts off as a short recap of Comic Cat Summer. In other words, it's going to be like a montage sequence in the very beginning, and then it's going to continue with an actual story. Her uncle tells her of his plan. She must make a new manga because the uncle got her a table at Comic Cat Winter for her to sell her book. Yeah, here's like the thing. He goes, haha, I got you a table at Comic Cat Winter, but here's the catch. You are actually going to write your own stuff and publish it, self-publishing. He actually knows printers and whatever. He helps her out with this. So while she's doing that, in volume 2, that's basically what's going to be about. She works on this comic book, plus she also gets it published, printed out more or less, and still struggling with the school and everything else. It'll be a pretty big volume. Volume 3, Comic Cat Winter. Alright, that one's going to be more of all the shite that happens in Comic Cat Winter and all that. So it's like, that's what it's going to be about, more or less, and her adventures. Volume 4. Her uncle takes her to a publisher he knows. Someone at her school knows her secret and confronts her about it and wants to start a club with her. Well, with this, it's actually quite simple. After the whole entire thing with the Comic Cat Winter, he actually takes her stuff and shows her to publishers that he knows. I haven't decided which publisher, but yeah, that's what it's going to be. And plus, well, that happens on that one. And the other thing is the whole club thing. I was thinking the club to be like an anime or a manga type clubs, of creating their own manga type things, but also kind of similar to the club in Chernobyl. Have it kind of that kind of crazy, or from this other manga or slash anime where it was like a gaming club where the only well, actually there ended up being two. The main character, he gets wrangled into this club, and he thinks he's the only male member, but there's another male member in that club, yeah. And all the girls in the club are like psycho and whatever. I was thinking something like that, but yeah. But the whole entire thing is going to be a slice of life, and that's pretty much it. And I'm going to continue working on the character designs. I don't know when it's actually going to be finished, but I'm still planning it is September. That's still my plan. I'm still going to update it of things for you. What else? I'm working on my own side projects as a work. It's more like I have these ideas and I decided just to do is write them down so I don't forget them. That's all. So, till then, ciao.